If you love QVC as much as I do, you probably have some favorite hosts. But some of our favorite hosts have been there for years and are starting to get older. I wonder how many of your favorite hosts have left QVC. One of those favorite hosts was Carolyn Gracie. She left abruptly. There was no farewell show. She was just gone. I did a video about that a few months ago. But it made me start thinking about some other hosts around Carolyn Gracie's age if they're going to be leaving too. So stick around for today's video. We're going to talk about Mary Beth Rowe and when she's leaving QVC. If you're new to this channel, welcome. I hope you will like and subscribe. This channel does videos about different topics, and I hope it's things that you'll enjoy and encourage you. Subscribing to a YouTube channel is free. Hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when the next video is published. Now to today's video. Mary Beth Rowe is a beautiful woman. She's been on QVC for over 30 years. Mary Beth Rowe is from Minnesota. Her father was a pastor, and faith is still a big part of Mary Beth's life. She was born in 1959. Mary Beth has a degree in communications and started her career in news. After marrying her husband Mark, they moved up to Canada for a while. Mary Beth was not able to work in Canada. I don't think she had the proper work permit. So after a year or so, she and her husband Mark moved back to the United States. It was shortly after that Mary Beth was hired to be a host on CVN. Now this was about 1987. I believe that CVN stood for Cable Value Network, and it was one of those television shopping networks. Well, later that year, Mary Beth Rowe was in a beauty contest, Mrs. Minnesota. She was crowned Mrs. Minnesota in 1987. But before she could complete her reign, CVN was purchased by QVC, and they moved Mary Beth out of Minnesota to Pennsylvania. I think it's been 36 years now that she has been with that company. But it makes me think, she is in her 60s now. Is she ready to retire, or is QVC ready for her to retire? I found a video of her where she was being interviewed, and it was the sweetest interview. I believe it was just done a month ago, and she talked about that. She talked about her faith in Jesus and how that she wanted the Lord to lead her life, and when He was ready for her to leave QVC, she would leave. I think that's so awesome that she's leaving it in the Lord's hands. She talked about how when she was younger and her children were young, she worked and her husband Mark stayed at home. She said that she doesn't want to miss time with her grandchildren. So she'll be very happy if she leaves QVC, and then she'll have time with her grandchildren. But also she wants to serve the Lord. It sounded like from this interview that she's leaving it in the Lord's hands. She even made a comment about Jonah. She said that, how Jonah was told to go to Nineveh and he got swallowed up by a whale or a fish because he wouldn't go where the Lord wanted him to go. And she said she doesn't want to end up like Jonah, that when the Lord says it's time to go, she wants to go and follow His will. What an inspiration Mary Beth Rowe is. In that same interview, she talked about her love for people, how that she and Mark had opened up their home over the years to different people that needed somewhere to live. In the interview, she talked about a young man. I think he was only in 10th or 11th grade, but he was a friend of her son's. Her son explained that his friend and his mom were having financial difficulties and were living without electricity. So Mary Beth called the mom and offered to let the son stay with her if the mom had somewhere to stay. The mom said that she could go stay with her sister, but there wasn't room for the son. So Mary Beth opened up her home for this young man to live with her and Mark and their other 4 children. When I watch QVC, the host can be so upbeat and act so sweet, but sometimes I wonder, is that for real? But after seeing this interview with Mary Beth Rowe, I think it is real with Mary Beth. I think she truly is a sweet, sweet person. I've enjoyed watching her on QVC, and I hope that she does stay on QVC for a while, maybe cut back so she can enjoy her grandchildren, but I hope she stays on QVC. If she doesn't, I'm so happy to know that she's following the Lord's will for her life. Well, thanks so much for watching today's video. If you like QVC and enjoy watching it, I hope you are really being wise about what you purchase. I know back when I watched it too much, I started buying more than I needed. So be careful, don't overshop. Don't buy things you don't need. If you want to find out more about Mary Beth Rowe, you can find her on Instagram and on Facebook. Well, thanks so much for watching today's video. Comment down below. What do you think about Mary Beth Rowe? Do you think she's really as sweet as she seems like she is? Who is your favorite QVC host, past or present? Comment down below and let me know. And as always, thank you for watching today's video. I hope you will like and subscribe. Until next time, bye.